Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we're going to see about the smart contracts, right? I'm going to keep this video very short, very crisp, just telling you about how and why we evolved from the traditional ones to the smart contracts. Just that. So trust in your conventional contracts. Now let's say we have two people, Alice and Bob, and they decided to have a bicycling race between them. And let's say Alice bets Bob $10 that she will win the race. Bob is confident he'll be the winner and agrees to the bet also. Now in the end, Alice manages to finish the race well ahead of Bob and is the clear winner. But Bob refuses to pay out the bet, claiming that Alice must have cheated. It's not possible, this, that, so sibling behavior, right? I have been cheated on many times in my life because of this races and all. I used to win bets and not get the money enough. So yeah, I know this is true case, okay? So this silly example, the sibling example, I would say, illustrates the problem that with any non-smart agreement, this is the problem, right? Even if the conditions of the agreement get met, it is not exactly clear if you are going to be awarded as per the rules of the agreement. And that is how, and that is why, we move to smart agreements. This is okay when it's between the siblings, but when it's between two individuals, two parties, two organizations, this isn't fun anymore. Now let's take the example of a digital vending machine. So a simple metaphor for a smart contract is a vending machine which works somewhat similarly to a smart contract. Specific inputs guarantee predetermined outputs. What are the specific inputs? You select a product, the vending machine displays the price, you pay the price, the vending machine verifies that you paid the right amount, and then you get your thing right. The vending machine will only dispense your desired product if all the requirements are met. It should be having that product, you should be having the money, you should have paid the money, it should have been verified, and you will get whatever you asked it for. Right? If you don't select up a product, if the vending machine does not have that product, or if you don't insert up enough money, the vending machine is not going to give out your product. And this is what we want, that if all the conditions are met, I should get an output, I should get a predetermined output. Automatic execution. So the main benefit of your smart contract over your traditional contracts is that it deterministically executes unambiguous code when certain conditions are met. So if your conditions are met, there is an unambiguous code that will be run, that will be compiled, and then whatever is its output, which is predetermined, you're going to get that. So there is no need to wait for a human to interpret, to negotiate with you, to negotiate the results. And this removes the need for trusted intermediaries. This makes it decentralized. For example, you could write up a smart contract that holds funds in an escrow for a child, allowing them to withdraw funds after a specific date. And now, if the child is, very curious, he wants to withdraw it before the time, he won't get it. Right? He will be only be getting that money if he tries to, get up, if he tries to withdraw the funds after the mentioned date, after the said date. Or you could write up a contract that automatically gives you a digital version of a car's title when you pay the dealer. These are all your smart contracts. It's like if Alice signed up a smart contract with Bob, irrespective of Bob agreeing that Alice won by fair means or not, Alice is going to get the award given that she stood ahead of Alice in the race. And that's it. That's so simple. Predictable outcomes. Traditional contracts are ambiguous because they rely on humans to interpret to implement them. For example, two judges might interpret a contract differently, which is very much altogether possible, which could lead to inconsistent decisions and unequal outcomes, right? It depends. It's like it depends on the mood of a teacher who is, actually checking up your, reviewing your exam sheet. And that is what it means, that if it is human, it is prone to error. And smart contracts remove this possibility altogether. Instead, they execute precisely based on the conditions that have been written inside the contract code. The precision means that given the same circumstances, the smart contract is going to produce the same result. Public record. Smart contracts are useful for audits and tracking, right? Because if it's there on the chain, it will stay on the chain, right? Because smart contracts are based out of the blockchain. Since Ethereum smart contracts are on a public blockchain, anyone can instantly track asset transfers, other related information. For example, you can check to see that someone sent money to your address, right? And all, but you'll say, if everything is on the blockchain, where is the privacy? Now, the thing with the privacy is that the smart contracts are not anonymous, right? They are pseudonymous. What do I mean when I say they're pseudonymous? I mean that the transactions are tied publicly to a unique cryptographic address and not to my identity. I will get to know if this amount of money was transferred, but I will get to know it was transferred to A and not Alice. Do you get that? So, in a way, my privacy is actually protected well. Visible terms, unlike other contracts where you have visible terms, where you have visible regulations, where you sign up, reading through all those terms, reading through all those regulations, that is the case in your smart contracts. You can check what's in a smart contract before you sign it, or otherwise before you interact with it. A smart contract's transparency guarantees that anyone can scrutinize it. I hope we are good with you have a basic understanding, right? Or what a smart contract is, why is it chosen over traditional contracts, what was the need of having in the first place smart contracts and everything related, right? And yes, if you have any doubts, the comment section, please make use of it. The Google Forms attached, please make use of them. And with this, I'm going to take up the next video actually in detail telling you about what a smart contract is, its applications, advantages, and a whole lot smart contracts in detail. With this, thank you so much. Bye-bye.